What's up guys, Trader Neil here, back at you with another video. Today we're going to be going over this dump that happened on Bitcoin over the last couple days. We're going to be talking about some levels that I'm looking at for potential bounce points, maybe some potential trades, and even a little bit about some macro cycle things. I've gotten a lot of questions about where I think we could be going over the next couple months, and I'd like to go over that with you guys too. But before I get started, if you guys could like this video, subscribe to my channel at Trader Neil, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos, I would very much appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's take a look at BTC. So looking at Bitcoin here, guys, we are on the daily chart on the BTC USD perp chart on Bybit. So I actually get a lot of questions on this because they're like, Neil, yo, Trader Neil, why are you using this specific Bitcoin chart? Why don't you use the Coinbase chart, for example? Why don't you use like the Bitfinex or the Binance chart? Well, personally, I find that the BTC USD chart on Bybit has the best amount of volume coming through, and as a result, whenever I take my volume profiles on this chart, I find these levels to be the most accurate and well respected, and so that's why I personally use this BTC chart. So with that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about the levels I have on here. So looking at BTC, guys, on the 4 hour here, as you can see, we finally came down and swept the lows of this entire range. So as you can see, we had lows here, 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 and here. 4 different liquidity pockets here. All of them finally got taken out. And so the ultimate low of this liquidity area finally got taken out. And I will tell you guys, I took a long here. And also looking at BTC here, taking out this liquidity is one thing. I have the 200 moving average on the EMA and the just simple moving average here on my chart, and we bounced off of the EMA here. Not only that, but if I turn on my RSI here, we have the potential to form 4 hour bullish divergence here. Pretty much as long as we can close back above, let's say 63K here on a green candle on this next 4 hour, I think we lock in some 4 hour bull divs, which will be quite bullish for BTC here. So getting some RSI divergence, sweeping some lows, holding the 4 hour MA, all good reasons for me to take a long, with invalidations very clear, and that is if we close the 4 hour under these lows, I will be getting out of this trade. So that's short-term price action. Higher time frames, guys, as you can see, that rejection we had at 70K the other day here, pretty much that was the high of this rally. And now, similarly to that, we can be looking for the value area low here of the range to be looking for a potential low. In my opinion, this zone between pretty much the value area low, 200 exponential, 200 moving average, and 58K, I can see us putting in a higher low somewhere over here if this current sweep doesn't work out. So not only that, but we also have the golden pocket coming in right at these levels. And so this is how I'm thinking, guys. As long as we hold above 58,250 here and between the value area high, if we bottom out within this zone, then I think this rally could continue and we get something that maybe looks like this. Potentially some sort of higher low situation here where we get price action to come down, maybe bottom out in this zone somewhere, put in a higher low, maybe chop around a little bit. I think that's very well possible. We'll have to see what happens coming up here. That's kind of my thoughts on Bitcoin in the short term. Right now, I am not looking to take any fresh shorts now that we've hit all the liquidity pockets in this zone. However, I will be looking to add to my spot BTC bags in this zone, especially the lower we go around 58K. Other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is people were like, okay, Neil, the cycle's got to be over. We already lost the 200 EMA and SMA once, and even though we reclaimed it, this was just a taste of what's to come. Well, that's on this chart, right? But if we go to the CME chart here on BTC, we never lost the 200 moving average here. We actually retested it perfectly on the dump from the other week. So to me, seeing that and seeing that we have a CME gap here pretty much right at that zone I just talked to you guys about, corresponding with the BTC USD chart. I think we could potentially fill this gap and then have a push up. So this is my thoughts, pretty much summed up, guys. Either we hold this current zone on BTC now that we got a sweep of these lows, or we come down, fill the CME gap here, and on the BTC USD chart here, fill this zone where the value area low, golden pocket, and SR level is here. All right, so that'll do it for the BTC analysis today, guys. Just looking at where we came from, in my opinion, is this cycle over? I think it's too early to tell. Just because we put in a lower high here does not mean we could just be playing the range, with this being the high and this sweep being the low. I think it's one of those things where if you want to call the cycle top to be in, you got to show me some evidence, and at the moment I think it's too early. We still haven't even lost a value area low of this overall range, so until we do that, I'm not going to get overly bearish, especially if we're above the 200 moving average and exponential here. All right, cool, guys. So that'll be it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys with another video in just a couple days. All right, Trader Neil out. Peace, and have a great weekend. See ya.